So, hello guys, I am Kumar K. Previously, I worked at Amazon and Mia.net as software engineer, and now I spend most of my time in training and guiding students. Today, we are going to have podcast with our very lovely and brilliant student Akash Deshmukh. He has recently won Smart India Hackathon, the most prestigious hackathon of our country, and also he has cracked the SD offer from Barclays. So, let's discuss all the things about hackathon, DSA, OA, and CP with Akash, and let's learn all that we can learn. So, first of all, congratulations, Akash. Start introducing yourself to our audience.
Yes, sir. My name is Akash Deshmukh, and I am currently pursuing final year of BTech technology in computer science,
Yeah.
and my graduation year is 2025.
Okay. Thank you so much, Akash, for your introduction. So, Akash, I have like written all the questions which today I have to ask to you. So, the first question is there are many students in second year, third year, fourth year. Now they want to explore this hackathon journey. So, can you first of all tell us what is the best way to get into this hackathon stuff and what are the uses of participating in hackathon? Like, if I'm a second, third year college student, how do I go about this hackathon thing, Akash?
Yes, actually, I will say I will tell about myself.
Yeah.
So I got the motivation about the hackathons from my seniors during the diploma journey.
Hmm.
So my seniors won the Smart India hackathons at that time.
Okay.
So that was the motivation for me. So at that time only I fixed in my mind that I have to participate in uh, hackathons and win the several of them.
Okay.
So that was the motivation. And after that I started participating in hackathon with my team and won the several of them. And last year, as you said, I won the Smart
Smart
India
India
hackathon.
hackathon. Okay. But
Yeah,
many
right.
students have this doubt, like, what is the use of participating in hackathons? Can you tell me the like benefits and advantages, Akash, of participating in
Yeah.
hackathons?
Actually, the projects that we develop during hackathons are based on the real world problems.
Okay.
Actually, the organizers of the hackathons and the organizing agencies give the real world problem statement to solve by the young minds. So
Okay.
we get into the real world problem, we solve those problems. So that makes us easier to
Hmm.
work in the professional organizations
Okay.
to solve the
Okay.
real world
Got it. Got
problems.
it. So, Akash, you are saying that in hackathon, we get the direct exposure to solve the real life problems, which are the real life challenging problems which a company is facing, right?
Yeah,
And
right.
you learn how to solve them. So, it will help you in your actual job also. And when you show it on your resume LinkedIn, you will easily get job opportunities also. And I've also heard
Yes,
that if you are giving hackathon of some particular XYZ company and if you perform well, you have an opportunity to get hired by them as well, right?
yes, right.
Many companies are there. Those conduct the hackathons for the hiring also. So we can
Okay.
also participate in those hackathons as well.
Okay. So, Akash, now our next question is that how should a student prepare for hackathon? Okay, I've written all the questions here. One by one, I will ask you. So, how should the student prepare for hackathon? Can you let us know?
Yes, sir. The preparation of hackathon starts long before the event. So
Okay.
the key focus should be on the understanding the emerging technologies, practice the coding, and staying updated with the trends of the
Okay.
technology world.
Okay.
So this helps to us to prepare for the hackathons.
Okay.
Uh, we should also prepare technical parts as well as the soft skills like effective
Okay.
communication, collaboration, and critical thinking also plays a
Okay.
important role. In this.
So you are trying to say that the technical skills, the soft skills, and all the preparation, you need to start doing it from a very long time before hackathon only. Not you
Yes,
cannot
right.
just do it 1 to 2 days before hackathon, right?
Yeah, right.
Okay. So the second thing is, how do you do the team formation and team bonding? Like, can you throw some light on that topic?
Yes, for the participating in the hackathons, we can't participate individually. We need a good team for the participation.
Okay.
So the success of the hackathon and project depends on the team only.
Okay.
It is essential to choose the team members based on their skill sets as well as the how well those skills are complement to our project also.
Okay.
So you will need the people who are good at coding and someone with the design skill as well as the someone who has the strategical skills that can strategize our
Okay.
project and we can win the hackathon.
So you are saying you need team members which have all kind of skills because strategy skills are also needed, design skills are also needed, and
Yeah,
a good orator is also needed to present the project in front of the judges and all, right?
Yes, sir. Right.
So it is a team project. Okay. Now I have written the next question also about the problem statement. So in hackathon, generally they have multiple problem statements. So how should we go about selecting the problem statements? Can you throw some light on that, Akash?
Yes, sir. Actually, the choosing right problem statement can set you apart from other teams as well.
Okay.
So
Okay.
the problem statement can be chosen with the by understanding the technology stack of your group mates, and also the problem statement that has the long future will help you to win the hackathon. So we should research on the problem statement, think about how our solution will align with that problem statement, and
Okay.
how it makes the real world impact. That is one of the important points
Okay.
by
Okay. Okay.
selecting problem statement during
Okay,
hackathon.
Akash. So Akash, my next question is that there are many teams and many people participating in a particular hackathon. So
Yes,
how do we stand out from the crowd, Akash?
actually, you can stand up in the crowd by ensuring our robustness in our project that we are presenting at the hackathon. Like the more features you add, the more features that align with the problem statements that can stand out you in
Okay.
the crowd that is participating in the hackathon.
Okay. And how do we deal with the judges and the presentation?
The presentation is one of the most important part in the hackathons. Like if you have done a lot of project, lot of features you have added, but you don't know the presentation skill, then it will not have that much impact. The handling the judges and the presentation has the lot of important
Okay.
in the hackathons. So we should be prepared in the presentation as well, so that we can present our model to the judges and handle the judges accordingly.
So whatever, this is one of the very most asked question. Whatever project or model we have developed, should it be completed end to end or doing it partially and explaining it well is also enough? Like what kind of things you can talk about that?
Like this is more depend on the problem statement. Like
Okay.
if we have the problem statement that can be done during the specified time, then you should go for the entire solution as well. But the problem statement is sometimes the problem statement is very big, so we can do the some partial part and can explain the future prospect of
Okay.
future plan of the that particular problem statement, so that the judges can understand how are you planning for this
Okay.
problem
Okay.
statement.
Okay.
That will be also okay, but the size of problem statement, the scope of project, that should be taken into
Okay,
consideration.
and the last and the most important question, because many students are just college students. What if something goes wrong in all this process?
Yeah,
How to handle?
many times when we participate in hackathons, something goes wrong during the development. Remember, we should always remember that it's not the end. So instead of wasting the time in getting disheartened, we should use that time wisely to fix the issues and make sure the team stays motivated and supportive to each other during the entire hackathon. So that motivates the all
Okay.
team, and we can come up from the any bad situation and win the hackathons.
So, if we want to like summarize this entire hackathon conversation, what will be the conclusion?
Like in the conclusion, hackathons, we know the hackathons are a really thrilling experience where you learn a lot, not only about the technology, but about also about the teamwork, time management, as well as the problem solving skills.
Okay.
So this is the key to success for the preparation, choosing the right team and staying calm under any type of pressure. So most importantly, you have the fun as well as the embrace the learning process as well.
So, thank you so much for giving so many details about the hackathon. Congratulations for also cracking SD offer from Barclays. I have seen your attendance in our 8-month daily life training of hard level DSA, OA, and CP, and your attendance is 98%. So you have attended almost all of the classes. And your course completion is also 95%. So, Akash, congratulations for that. But I want to know from you that the part that student fears the most is the OA part. So, like you must have also given OA of Barclays, right, Akash?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
please tell me your experience of giving Barclays OA in 2024.
Yes, actually, in the Barclays way, we had some several multiple choice questions, some
Okay.
SQL queries, and some coding questions as well. The
Okay.
coding questions were hard, unseen, story-based
Okay.
questions.
So you are saying they were hard, unseen, story-based questions. You did not know these questions in advance, right?
Yes, yes. Right.
Okay. So like these were the hard questions. On what topics they were? Can you explain, Akash?
Those questions were basically based on the topics like Z algorithm, KMP algorithm, and some dynamic programming as
Okay.
well.
Okay. These are the topics where students generally don't prepare, and
Yeah, right.
Barclays asked from there only. So how was your performance in the OA? Like, what was the duration of that OA?
The OA duration was 1.5 hours, 90 minutes.
Okay, but you are saying that they're asking coding question also, SQL queries also, MCQ also. So like in you get only 1 hour for coding part, right? At max or
Yeah, right.
so like how was your performance in the coding part? Because I know rest of the past you must have handled already.
Yeah, actually, in the coding questions, first I wrote the brute force approach for all the questions, but those questions were not passing all the test cases. So when the 5 minutes were remaining, I was able to code the entire solution, and
Okay, and it
all the
got
test
all
cases
test is
were
passed.
passed.
So one more question many students have is that like in today's age, is it like if we let's say I only wrote brute force and got some test cases passed in each question, so is that enough to get the interview from Barclays or what do you think about it?
I think it is not enough to partially solve the questions, because when we see the competition in the today's world, so uh, you will only get the interview once you solve the entire questions correctly with all
Okay,
test case
so
passed.
because of competition, we need to be fully prepared and need to solve everything correctly, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, okay, okay. So great job. Next question is many students think that like sir, is it possible that we do like 100, 200, 300 standard questions and automatically we get the ability to solve OA and CP questions? Is it a good strategy to only do standard questions or what is your take on that, Akash, for current type of placements going on in our country?
Actually, doing the standardized questions will not be enough for the
Okay, the
placement,
standard
and
DSA questions are not enough. So what more should we do?
we should start practicing some hard unseen questions from that come in the online assessment of
NCP.
top tech company.
Okay, okay, okay. So if we keep training on that, our thinking and logical skills will improve, and we will be able to do that in the
Yeah,
actual OA also.
right, right.
Okay, so after OA, how much time did it take them to tell you that you have been selected for interview? Like, what was the timings?
It was 3 to 4 days. They informed us that you have been selected for the interview, and
Okay,
you had the interview
so
after
you
that.
only had 1 to 2 days to prepare, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So, like, how did you prepare in such short time?
So I was just preparing from last few months as well. But for this company, we had 1 to 2 days only. So I just uh, get through some
Yeah,
previous questions
you
that
must
were
have
asked.
revised all your notes as well, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. 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 So, like now we want to know the interview experience of Barclays. So, please explain, Akash, how did the interviews goes? How many rounds were there and all?
Yeah, actually, the interviews were having the 3 rounds. The first 2 rounds were the technical rounds, and the last round was the HR round.
Okay.
Uh, in the first technical round, we had the discussion based on uh, data structure topics, some
Okay.
object-oriented programming using Java, as well
Okay.
as discussion on the database management skills and
Okay.
the projects I have
Okay.
mentioned in my
And
report.
in the first round, the questions, like sorry to interrupt, in the first round, the DSA questions which they asked, they were based on which topic? Students want to know.
Actually, the DSA questions were from the medium to hard topics. Those were based on dynamic programming. So,
Okay, okay. So you're saying that medium to hard questions were there on DP. Okay,
yeah, those were in the
okay,
based on the topics like strings, array.
okay. And DP also, right?
Yeah,
All
DP.
three mixed. Okay.
Yes.
Next question is like after the first round is done, the second round happened like immediately or there was some time in between?
Uh, no, actually, it was happened on the same day
So
after
you
the
are
first
saying
round.
that because of your good performance, you quickly got the second round also.
Yeah, right.
Okay, so in the second round, like we because we have talked before, you told me in the past also that in the second round your hackathons and your project started benefiting you. So please explain that part. What happened in second round?
Yeah, in the second round, we had the discussion on one of the project that I mentioned in my resume. That project was I had developed during one of the hackathons. So
Okay, okay,
interviewer asked me about my participation in hackathon. So he was interested in knowing my participation as well as some my achievements in the hackathon.
Okay, okay. So, like, the interviewer, did they ask, like, when we put some projects in the resume, many students, you know, na, what they do, they just copy paste some project and put. So, do you think that is enough, or can the interviewer ask you deep questions also on that? What do you think? What is your take on that?
Yeah, interviewer can ask you the deep questions like what architecture the project has, what type of APIs you have developed. Uh,
Okay, okay. And you said that they asked you some GitHub related problems also there.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
They ask some GitHub commands that we have used to during our project development.
So, because you have good software development technical knowledge and you have participated in many hackathons, you must have answered them all the things brilliantly, right?
Yeah, right. The
Yeah.
development part I was able to answer.
Everything. Okay. So the interview must be impressed. So the third round also happened in the same day.
Yes, the
Yes.
third round was also on the same day.
HR
It was,
round, right? So many
yeah.
students fail the HR round. You please start telling us what type of questions they asked you in the HR round.
Yes, the HR round started with some basic HR questions like strengths, weaknesses, my background, family background. But after that, HR asked me some company-related questions like what are the values of company, what are the
Okay.
uh,
Values of the company, vision of the company,
right. Also, they asked about the competitors of company, what
current product.
products they are
Okay.
working on.
So you are saying that when we are going for the HR round, we should have all the knowledge of the company, like the CEO of
Yeah,
the company, current details, current news of the company, their competitor, why they are doing better, where they should improve, and all. Like you should have full data of the company, and you should be able to answer why you want to join the company. Because many students don't think that they just go to the HR round in chill mode and they fail, right?
yeah, right.
So yeah, so like all the three rounds must have went well. So how much time did it take to know that you have been selected as SG in a Barclays?
They declare the result on the same day itself, so I got to know in the evening that
Okay, in few hours only you got to know.
yeah,
Yes, congratulations for that. Now the last two questions. The most of the students want to know your journey in college. So your DSA journey in college, your coding journey. How did you start? Start explaining, Akash.
actually, I started with some Java concepts. So I learned the Java as a programming language, and after that, started solving some standard questions,
Of
standard
DSA.
data structure questions
Okay, okay,
for the preparation of interview. But
okay.
after some time, I got to know that this is not enough for the appearing for the interview. We need to
Yeah.
solve some hard unseen
So you
problems.
realize that in your dream companies in the OA rounds they are asking hard unseen story based DSA questions.
Yeah, right.
Okay, okay.
So after that, I came come to know about Kumar K sir
Yeah,
course. So I joined that course
yeah,
and was able to solve all the questions and started attending regularly
yeah, yeah.
daily classes.
So
So
that
that,
must have helped you to improve your thinking skills, right?
yeah, right. This made me to think more logically and solve the hard unseen problems.
Okay, okay, okay. And like you said me in the past, you focus especially on Z algorithm, KMP
Yeah,
algorithm,
right.
and DP because you
Yeah,
know that those topics are asked in the classes, right?
yeah. Those topics were highlighted in the past
Yeah,
few.
yeah, yeah. Got it, got it, got it. Now, like, congratulations for doing that, Akash. And by the way, guys, Akash still attends daily sessions even after he has been selected.
Yes.
So, Akash, the last question is that most of the students get demotivated in the journey. Like, they fail many times in different interviews and ways, and they feel dejected and they think that now there is no chance. So, like, you also tell this is not your directly first selection, right, Akash?
Yeah, right.
So, like, if a person is failing again and again in OA and interview, so like, how should he keep going? Like, if someone is feeling demotivated in the placement journey, please tell Akash what should be the solution and how should they do.
Actually, I was also appearing for a lot of companies from last 1 year, so I was not able to crack the OAs, appear in the interview. So, but at that time, I didn't got
Demo.
demotivated. I just improved myself by attending regularly attending classes,
Okay.
regularly solving the problems, so by developing the analytical ability. So that helped me to made to this achievement. And also, we should have to keep the faith in the God. That is more
Yeah,
important.
yeah. I tell to everyone in mentoring, right? Please have faith in God, good health, good mindset. Plus good health, plus good mindset. Okay. So thank you so much, Akash, for the podcast. Hopefully our viewers will learn a lot about hackathons, DSA, and OA and CP from you. And also one more thing, like in the past, also few students have cracked Barclays in the program. You also crack Barclays, so hopefully you meet our other students also there. And
Yes,
hopefully in the future, many more students like you crack Barclays. Thank you so much for your time, Akash. Thank you so
yes.
much.
Thank you, sir.